Hey everybody! Element 12 here, joined with the usuals.
Hi.
Hello.
Element 13.
What? And we're playing Penis Right. Ace Erection.
Yeah.
He deals erection instead of objection. And last I checked, I do believe we were playing episode 5. Rides from the Ashes.
Was the last time you checked?
Trial Former.
What was that even? Oh, is that
That's because it's a 2-part trial, I do believe. And let us
leave.
proceed.
Alright.
Let us leave.
February 20th. Oh, you want to?
February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there is still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome.
I have a feeling she's hiding something underneath her neck.
Yeah.
But that scarf kind of stands out in a weird way.
Huh.
I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Give up.
Yes.
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
She's not a spirit medium.
You're not a defense attorney!
Oh, yeah. Well, Mia is. Oh, yeah. Well,
I
she
believe it's almost
isn't
time for
anymore.
the trial.
Well, she's a prosecutor.
Mia isn't anymore.
Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Apparently she's also been in the army because she has like freaking badges.
Yeah.
She shot a man. Or in this case, dead man. My first trial, without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
God, it's hot.
Let's do, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
I like her.
February 23rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, Court line number 9!
Jeez.
Number
Moving
9.
down.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Tell me on, didn't it?
Number
Tell
9.
me on, didn't it?
Number 9.
Tell me on, didn't it? Tell me on.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana
I
Sky.
hope someone kills you.
The defense is... Actually, I would kind of want to, too, so we actually know his real name.
It'll say the court is now in session
For the
Mr.
trial of the judge.
The judge. Mr. the Judge.
The defense is ready, Your Honor!
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Impatient Pants over here. Edgeworth. Baby.
My old frenemy.
Just in case we remind you, he killed a man.
Uh-huh.
It's
But not really.
I haven't been in court since Edward's trial. It's been a while now. We need to establish that.
I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
The personal feelings will always be a part of the proceedings of my heart.
I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
That's what Microsoft said.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone else says. We say it's right, that means it's right.
Yeah. But if
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime, a professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna have some combos.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand.
The cough up queen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this weird lady. Got them right. Mm! Haven't I seen you somewhere? That's creepy.
You ordered a caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down.
Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
And it looks like white rice with a little pepper sprinkled on it.
It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
It's not too early for brunch. What about breakfast? Could be breakfast, lunch.
Or dunch.
Or dinner? Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
That's a weird question.
So this is why everyone raised on caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts.
Caviar.
I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Well, kind of
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
salt and seawater.
Actually, what? Why the hell did he say pickled tapioca? I wonder.
Tapioca's like little balls. Like
I kind of wonder what that line was like in the Japanese version. Like, this tastes like yakisoba with salt. I don't know.
Ikura roll. Name, profession, now.
Ooh, Mr. Edgeworth, you're getting a little
It's
frizzful.
getting a little edgy.
Edgy.
Me, the name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting
That
it.
was kind of useless because they already said her name anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it needs to
Oh.
update it for the court record.
Yeah, that's true.
Which also, by the way, eating in court is totally okay.
Yeah.
And photography isn't, and weapons are. And
Yeah.
yelling is also okay. Also, bang your head against the wall.
Also, yeah.
You know what I would love? If behind Edgeworth was just like a big, like,
Dent. on the-
dent. Or like a big, like, black and yellow striped tape covering that hole. I would love that.
And it's also okay to put a parrot on the
I
stand.
find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe this incident to us.
The prosecution will wait! I'm not finished eating! Hang it out! Tapioca crunchy.
Crunchy?
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
That means she's in the mafia.
No.
If you're a professional, that means you're good at killing people.
Maybe she's related to that other lady in
No
the
relation.
mafia.
But do you think she might be the killer?
Oh,
She's really fishy about it, and she proves that she doesn't like prosecutors.
Yeah, I mean,
So she would do it just to frame Edgeworth or her being the lead prosecutor. So
I wouldn't be
she
surprised.
has a motive already.
Mhm.
Because you've heard on the whole rant, she's like, "Oh, I hate them. They're scum of the earth."
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I'm selling lunch in their parking lot. So that she has a freaking motive. Even though that doesn't matter in Phoenix Wrightland. Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Star was a detective?
Ah! I know who you are! Cough up!
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well, you make it to you with your description, Miss Star. Who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here.
It is. It is.
It is my.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is
A block.
A block is for the prosecutor's office professional.
Personal.
B block is for visitors and clients. The chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes. So the other day, friggin' some little bastard took my parking spot. So I sued him.
You know how to drive?
And he's in jail. And when I mean a person, I mean a child. And when I mean parking spot, he took where I usually park my tricycle. You can imagine the judge in the uniform on a tricycle. Doody-doody-doo! On my way to work. He has a little, like, cap with a little propeller on it. Doody-doody-doo! I'm here to work.
Lody's Pizza Hut.
The crime took place by a car in the back of block A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who is this valiant witness? Really?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. As dimwitted as usual.
4 points as the record! Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright. I can agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, and give them your worst, Miss Star!
Wow. Sounds like Dr. Robotnik.
Wait, are they talking about me? No, they're talking about Edgeworth.
Yeah.
No, they're actually talking about the judge.
He's a loser. Witness is a counts. Bleep.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come.
Objection, I didn't.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
Which one?
That's why I said.
When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor stabbing next to the garnished car.
A garish car?
Yeah, whatever.
What's a garish?
Edgeworths. That's what I mean.
Go in the dictionary. Garish, verb, belongs to Edgeworth.
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Remember right hand. Whenever they include left or right, usually it's wrong. So as soon as this is over... Oh, wait, can we check right now? Is there something about fingerprints? No prints. Is there like a picture or something? Because usually when it specifically says left or right, usually that's wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just floor plans. Because usually when I see left or right, it's like, yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yep, that means something usually. Okay, there's no sign about that for the right hand.
Does it look like she's wearing gloves in the picture?
It's hard to tell. But I think she probably is.
Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
It's a shame to lose such a Goodman. Bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching.
Thanks.
As you can see, there's no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife in which is being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
Wow, clever.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Did Phoenix Wright just make a Monty Python reference? It's merely a flesh wound. That's actually really freaking cool. Okay. I'm gonna remember the scene and move on. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.